Hello everyone, I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel here. In this session I'm going to show you actually a Commodore 64 assembly game I developed back in the 90s. Now this thing was took a while to develop, and I used some of the characters like from Pitfall 2 and just basically redefined my own character set. It's not a complete game in any sort, but I just thought I would show it to you. Now you probably don't know this, but I spent almost the entire day just trying to figure out this assembler because I haven't used it in years. So I'll kind of show you some tips of how to use the assembler. I've seen people online wanting to know how to do this, and yeah, I picked my brains out, but I finally got it working and everything. So I'll kind of show you the game and everything. The thing is about the assembler though is if you're assembling the code into an object file and there's one error somewhere in your code, then it will not load that into memory. So I don't know, there's other assemblers out there, maybe we'll review some of those later too. There's a real good one on Lodestar called Rocks Assembler that was developed back in the days, so let's go ahead and have a look here. Alright, give my camera a second, figure out what it wants to do here. Alright, there it goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit enter. Oops. Maybe that 3 was going to get stuck again. My 3 key gets stuck a lot, guys, so give me a second. I gotta type this backward here on the computer. Okay, so here it is. And this is your man down here that you can run. This is actually the Pitfall Hero guy. If you look at him closely here, you will see it's actually the same replica of the model, the Pitfall Harry. Now the thing in this one I designed is if you press the fire button here, he shoots these little arrows, basically, like harpoons or whatever you want to call them. So, I never designed any enemies or anything into the game. I never got that far. I was more than a graphics person and trying to get all the graphics screens done and everything. But this is some of the screens. Like I said, it's the first one. And then it's like he's on a spaceship, by the way. And here's the second one. You can't go into the elevator yet. I wanted to eventually have it so you can go through elevators and do all kinds of stuff, but ran out of time in trying to design it. This is another screen, of course. And here's another funky looking screen. These blue things you're seeing, those are actually pipes. And if you look at this carefully, it's supposed to be connected to a computer there. See the monitor and the keyboard there? That's basically the whole central idea. There's some, see how small he is to the chair, is some kind of like giant, I was just trying to imagine maybe it was some kind of like giant alien breakfast table or something like that. And I think this is the last screen right here. Oh no, there's another one I think. Yep, there was 2 more there. I think that was all I designed right there. Yeah, that was it right there. So that was the last screen right there. So it's real simple. I just thought I would show it to you. You know. I noticed that the colors matching down here, so I probably should have changed this bottom part, but I never did. I was designing it. This is developed in complete assembly language, by the way, guys. There's no basic involved in this one. That's why it's very fluid movement. So I wanted to also show you the code to it, because a lot of people do want to see the code and stuff. So we'll skip out of this for now. And I'm gonna have to load the code in. So to do that, I'm gonna need to activate my assembler. Now I'm gonna show you some tips with the assembler. Where did I put it? And I'm almost ready to start doing this stuff with an emulator at this point. It's just, it takes so long to really get this stuff working correctly. So I don't want to move my screen, but I'm like typing backward here, so I know the files and stuff I need to load. So when you're using the assembler disk, actually I already have fast cartridge load here, so I can just show you. These are the things you're going to have with the assembler. So what you want to do is first you want to load this one that says boot all. So we'll do that one first. I'm going to say comma 8. I saw somebody do this trick online, so it kind of works. Okay, and then you run this program, and it's going to run. Oops. Did I load it? Didn't load it properly, so let's kill this. Oops. Alright, the 3 stuck again. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to load this again. There it goes. Okay, now it's going to bring all these programs into memory. I'll show you there. All 3 of those. So it does a DOS manager. Well, actually, there's 2 there. Here's what it does. Well, actually, it does a DOS manager, and it loads a high loader, and then it loads the editor. So what we want to do, and right now we're activated where we can use the commands directly, so we can access the assembly files. So I'm going to show you how to pull this off of here. Trying to remember what the name of the files are. I'm going to look them up here real quick. I'll make it a little bit prettier there. Okay, so let's see what the listing shows. Okay, so the one we're looking for is, where is it? It's on site 2. Site 2. Okay. So now looking for it on here, and there it is. I see it. It's these 2 right here. So we're gonna, what you do is you just type get and then the name of the file. 364. And that will load the first one. Actually, that loaded too fast. Oh, a comment in here. There's a period. There we go. It'll take a little bit of time to load this. While we're doing this, I'm going to look up some other Lodestar program I was looking at last night and I wanted to show you. I'm going to pull off this disk that I have marked here. Kind of neat. Alright, so looks like that's done. Give me a second here, guys. Okay, I got this that I wanted. We're checking something here. Okay, so I got the. I was going to show you some of the graphic discs later, but let's try to find the game here. But okay, so let me show you the listing for this. Now notice these listings aren't coming out very correctly when I list them to the screen now, so I'm not going to really try to go in the full cycle with this one. It's just, this one's probably too long for you to really even see it. I'm just going to let it scroll here. Anyways, if you watch the other video, I did kind of stop it on that one. You can watch it there. But these, if you look here, these are like some of where I created the rooms and stuff like that. I'm kind of reading through the code that kind of tells you what's going on. This is the down movement, the player. There's the pause, cycle, player in memory. Here's where the character set gets loaded in to redefine. Here's where I fill that bottom part, like the floor. Here's where he's checking to see if he's in certain rooms and stuff like that. There's some more of the screen drawing. For anybody who knows assembly, when you see that, that's just drawing the screens and everything. Alright. A lot of this stuff is pretty repetitive here. This is all drawing the screens. Here's room 2. See, this is room 2. This is drawing room 2. Get an idea of the student. These are simple screen memory things to draw. I just basically move the X register around to draw things on the screen. It's a very, very simple program. I haven't really developed anything real intuitive into it yet. Except maybe the gun, the blaster part's kind of neat. That took a little bit of time to develop. Yep, I just stopped it there. 0 dash. Oh, must be an error in this one. Not showing any more lines. But let's have a look at the other ones. Let's say the other one was called Space 2. So we just do the same thing except we say get Space 2 E64. More star stuff on this thing's loading. Take advantage of every moment I get. And then we just finished. I wanted to go through the recipes. I found some actual programs here. Okay. For this one, and then I'll get ready for the Luckstar stuff here. And then just more screen drawing, basically. I don't know if this one has anything different in it or not. I'll look at it for a minute. More screen drawing. Lesson drawing stuff. There's room 8. That's the last one right there. And here's all the data statements for the characters, and I think this is the phaser right there. So pretty much it for that one. So I wanted to go on and show you some of the Lodestar stuff. I'm not going to show you any of my other games. It's only a Simply game, full Simply game I wrote on the Commodore 64. So I thought I would show you some of this other stuff I came across the other day. I don't know when this one's marked off. I'm going to see what this one is. Let's see what this says. So totally hard working backward, but I'm doing it. Fantasy Zone was check marked off here, so I'm going to see what that is. Might be a game or something, I don't know.